G'day everyone and welcome back to Tom's Brook Farm. So today is the 19th, Monday the 19th of June, and yesterday Henry was out on the spreader, got all the block down there done and all the paddock just across there is all done. So what did you do, probably like 500 hectares, 600
just
hectares?
Just 600, yeah.
Yesterday. So Dad is now somewhere in this paddock spreading. I can hear him, I don't know. Oh, he's over there, you can't see him. So we're out here to see what Henry has got to, if he can go spraying. Now I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick it up. Oh, it is. All that greenery right there, and then it just drops off for no reason. Most likely soil type. And we're down to 1 and 2 leaf barley, which is shocking. So the we can spray it when it gets to 3 leaf with the 750 mils, but yeah, this stuff we're gonna have to wait another couple days for some more leaves to pop on, because we're gonna damage all of this area, which this has got to be from here to the end of the paddock. There's got to be about 60 hectares. So yeah, we don't want to really reduce our yield a huge amount. So we're just going to continue on driving across the rest of the paddocks and see if we can spray some other ones. But yeah, it's quite frustrating when you've got it seeded the same day, same conditions, and it just drops off like that. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 leaf.
This is one of these ones where I'm trying to figure out which one's actually the
main stem, yeah. So Henry's one will definitely have nodes on it.
Yeah, it's got, I can see one node. Second node, so that it's
still got time.
Still got a bit.
So again, it's that weighing up decision of, do you go, because if you guys can see here, the crop here is looking amazing and stunning, or do you wait for the it's got to be about 50% of the paddock isn't quite ready. So it's looking at Henry's one there, that was fine because you know, we've still got time, but there are ones up there that are a bit bigger, which are getting a little bit too close to being late. But anyway, we'll keep cruising and looking. So after having a chat with the agronomist, I was worried about yield penalties on both the smaller plants if we were to go now, or you know, in a couple of days, and then the more mature plants. They're, you know, the nodes are getting too far apart. So we've come to the decision that we're going to drop out the broadleaf spray altogether, which is this one here, Sundowner. We're going to drop that out altogether, and what we're going to do is we're going to spray on our fungicide for the spot type, and then our copper, our zinc, our manganese, and also Lontrel. So that's all going to get sprayed out now, and then in a couple of weeks we'll come back with something like MCPA or Amine or something like that, and spray for the broadleafs then. It's just it's a shame that we're having to split it up. I don't want to split it up because, you know, driving over the paddock multiple times is a pain, but yeah, this is what we're going to do. It's I don't want to, yeah, you don't want to hurt your yield, and on a dryish year, yield is everything. So Henry's yeah, gearing up and about to go spraying. So Henry's busy off spraying, Dad's busy off spreading, so I've got to go now. Wally and Bill are down at the other paddock, so I've got to go and get them. So it's a bit silly what I got to do. I've got to take my ute down to grab Bill to bring back up here so that my ute's here. Then take Bill down to then grab the truck, bring the truck back up here, to then take my ute back down to grab Bill to bring Bill back up here. So bit of a stuff around, but it's what you got to do. So a couple of things you would have noticed from the drone footage just then is one, the greenery that you're seeing. So the greenery, the big dots of green that you're seeing, that's all those advanced plants, the stuff that's anywhere from 5 to like 8-10 leaf. And then where you can't really see, those are the stuff that's just germinated, come through. It's 1, 2 and 3 leaf, so you can see the variability we've got in our paddock. So that's the reason we've decided to drop out the broadleaf spray in there. So yeah, and the other, you would have seen the spreader has got white on board and not blue. So we yeah, we're spreading just plain urea at the moment. Henry spread it in this paddock here, spread the plain urea as well. And the reason for that is it looked like the rain was going to come maybe about Wednesday, but it sort of has disappeared again. But yeah, just sort of banking on it a bit. So we're yeah, we're spreading the urea out now, and then I'll check what the rain's doing later on today or tomorrow, and if it's gone again, then we'll switch back to the sustain. But yeah, that's why we're spreading urea. Not ideal. So I can't drive down the road with those augers out, I just can't. But I don't have any jumper leads here, so now I've got to go all the way back to the shed to jump start this. Oh, Mondays, hey? Right, well, Bill's decided to overheat. Not ideal. It's yeah, anyway, she's overheated, so I managed to get to the paddock, or the block anyway, and now I've probably got about a K to walk to get to the truck, but that's all right. At least the ute isn't on the road. I've got my my battery pack. We'll see if that jump starts the augers, well, the motor, and I can fold those augers back. If not, then I'll just drive down here to get to Bill. And I will, yeah, I've got some jump leads now on the back of Bill, so I'll use them if need be. Right, finished my nice morning walk. See if we can get this started. My guess is it's not going to work because it's too flat. We'll see. Let's override it. Nope. Alright, I will get the truck started, air built up, and then we'll just transport down to Bill and then pull up in front of Bill and use some jumper leads. The this battery starter pack, it's good, but it just doesn't work when you got like really flat batteries. Just sort of why you have it. So anyway, alright, I've just reconnected it. We'll see. I had it obviously not quite in the right spot. Adjusting at work, so happy days. I'll be back for you, Bill. After lunch, I'll be back. Got traffic on the driveway. Rightio, so I'll get Bill back to the shed, and then after that I need to fill up the wally with fertiliser, with the urea, and then get that down to the paddock for Dad, so that's all ready to roll, so he's not having to transport. back to the shed anymore. And then after Henry's next brew, we'll load up the Shepherd and I'll get that down to the new boom spray pad. So the new tank's down there, so he'll be brewing up from there. Right, I've just dropped my ute out to where I'm going to be bringing the truck for Dad, and I think I've sorted out Bill's issue. We're about to find out. As you can probably guess, an overheating issue. It's water, but the radiator cap is like half on, half off. So we'll see with now a full thing of water and the radiator cap on if it heats up or not. We shall find out if I'm walking again. Alrighty, we've got the hose hooked up, Shepherd's all parked in place. This is the way Henry wants it, so he'll just see how he feels with how this is all going to work. But very exciting, the first fill from our new spray point, which is going to be fantastic. Now, like I said in the other video, what we're going to do is Henry will brew up and then he'll start the pump at like an idle, and we'll just see how that goes, keeping up with the two. Yeah, they're both 3/4 full, so plenty of water there. So just see how it goes for him, starting at an idle and yeah, filling the tanks as he goes. If it doesn't work, we'll fix it. Okay, I've just finished ferrying Dad's ute down to where the truck is. Henry's ute is down at his boom spray fill up pad. And I know you guys are going to comment on it. I also blew out the radiator on this as well, because obviously we tow it and yeah, it was full of crap, full of dust. So that also helped my heat issue, my overheating issue. So yeah, I'm going to knock off now. It's about 3:20, and then I'm going to come out a bit later on, swap with Dad on the spadder, and just so we can get a few more hectares done before hopefully this rain comes. Righty-o, I've just switched up with Dad, so we shall see how I go. Right, I've just gone empty, and I didn't take note when I hopped in, but I had 5 tonne when I started, so I'm going to guess around 100 hectares is what I've done. Yeah, so now just heading back in, and we'll fill up and we'll keep on rolling. Alrighty, so we are all full and ready to roll. Now, a couple of things happened during that load that you would have noticed. The first one is that I wasn't stacking it as high as what I would normally do, and that's because I've got the tarp, and we're going to have a dew coming in very shortly, so we want to roll the tarp so that the urea doesn't get affected by that. And the second was, once I moved that truck forward to the back of the machine to fill that up, the closest auger wasn't running, and that's to do with the battery. So when the battery gets low voltage, the control panel for some reason will work and then it won't. So it worked the first time. I was able to do lift and cross auger on that auger, but once I turn it off, move the truck forward, turn it back on, I can only get lift to work, can't get cross. It happened to us during seeding as well. We had to keep putting it on charge. The generator's bugged on the on that little motor by the sounds. So yeah, that was the other one. Yeah, anyway, I've got we are 8.5 ton on board, so that should keep me entertained for quite a while. So I'll get back out here and keep on spreading. Well, that is the last run of the paddock, and as you would have just seen, I've got 400 kilos left on board, so it's not enough to start the next paddock, which is unfortunate, but I guess that means I get to go home. So the time is 9:45, so I'll yeah, get this back up to the truck there so we can fill it in the morning and get rolling. But yeah, so today, what have we done? Today combined, Dad and myself, 644 hectares. So a good effort, and hopefully that rain comes. Now, just a typical thing that always happens when you're farming is that was the last run of the paddock, but I ended up at the wrong side of the paddock. So I'll turn that light off. We are here, and then my ute is all the way up there. So just typical that I end up at the wrong side of the paddock, but that's farming. Anyway, that'll be the end of the video, guys. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you in the next one.